Hi, An Academy. My name is Bhumika, and this course is actually going to be an informative course. We're not going to study anything. So, as you can see, the topic says NEET UG What and How. So, I have been preparing a number of biology tutorials that you may have been following. I made biochemistry, then I made human physiology, and while I was doing all of this, I got a request on which somebody had asked me to do this kind of a course in which I could write down what should be the strategies, the approach, the books that are to be studied. So I thought, yes, why not? This course is actually not only for those people who are aspiring for NEET UG, they're in 11th and 12th, but this course can also help you in kind of deciding if you want to go for science biology in 11th 12th or not. So because we have a number of students who are in high school or non-academy, they may gain a lot of information through this course. And I know a lot of other educators have done a similar type of course, so why would I want to go with a course so similar? I'm going to assure you that my approach has been very different for making this course, and you will get to know this while I do away with all the videos in the end. So you're only going to take, I think, not more than half an hour in completing this whole thing. This is just going to be an informative tutorial, and I really hope that you all gain something by it. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, of course, before getting started, I'm going to start out with my introduction. I don't do the introduction slide very often. So, my name is Bhumika Sharma, as uh, all of you would know. I am pursuing for a bachelor's in biology, and I'm going to be beginning with my final year very soon. And I'm also a content writer for a website relating to nutrition, fashion, and craft things for kids. So I also blog, freelancing on fashion and lifestyle. I'm an acting enthusiast, and I also do a little bit of bullet journaling. Of course, like a lot of people, I do love food and travel, and this is my Unacademy link. Please share it, please follow me, please rate this course, review it, and also recommend this lesson. So, moving on, we have the overview. Now, this chapter is actually going to, tell you about what the further videos will be about and why are we actually doing them. So, this course shall guide you with the basics of what the examination is all about. What do we do is we get into the class 11, and then everybody's like, oh, you didn't join any coaching, and you join coaching, and they literally don't tell you what is the competitive examination that you're going to sit in. They just begin with the chapters. Each and every teacher comes in and they kind of teach you, and everything is done. So you need to have a little bit of background data to understand what kind of an examination is this that you're going to sit in. So, a number of people associated with the medical field had been approached before creating this course. Yes, so this is one of the innovations that I have done for this course. I actually spoke to a few of my family members who are doctors, and I spoke to a few of my juniors who are pursuing for their MBBS in various colleges throughout India. So, yes, I have taken a number of tips and tricks from them and a number of informative things from them, and I've included them in this course. So I hope you're going to gain something from this. Now, all the information which is provided in this course, it will help the students to know the exam better and would therefore arm them accordingly. So, I'm, of course, as I told you, I'm going to include some tips and tricks to crack the NEET examination, and that is kind of going to prepare you beforehand. There are a lot of things associated with the examination that are not talked about neither by the teachers nor by the parents. So we're going to discuss them in this course. As general background data is always required for appearing for an exam, this course shall help the students analyze their career deciding competitive exam better. Of course, this exam is totally going to decide your career. There are a lot of people who appear for the NEET examinations and then they give up and they're pursuing for other things as well. That's because you don't really arm yourself accordingly. You don't manage your time to study for the examination accordingly, and that is the reason why you have to give up. I, for a matter of fact, never appeared for the pre-medical test because I did not want to be a doctor. So that was my plan since the beginning. So I never joined any coaching class. I did all the subjects with my own self. So yes, that is the reason why I had to kind of approach a few of my friends who are in this medical field, a few of my family members who are in the medical field, and I totally hope this tutorial helps you in some way. So the lesson 1 of this tutorial, after the overview of course, is going to help you in the following ways. In this lesson we shall study about what exactly is the NEET UG examination, some background data, some history, some things why the NEET was adopted, the paper pattern and the responsible bodies administering the examinations. The paper pattern we'll discuss, and the eminent colleges also, of course, the required cutoff and the colleges outside the NEET scheme. Basically, NEET does have some colleges under it, but there are a number of eminent colleges, they lie outside the NEET as well. That means they have their own examinations, so we're going to discuss about them as well. In lesson 2 we shall deal with the type of books that students are supposed to refer for clearing their doubts. Now this was something very, very different that was requested to me in the message. Not many people talk about the books that you have to refer to, so I'm going to give you a general idea of what book should you buy for, and what type of books are going to help you with the class 12 boards, and what type of books are going to help you for the comparative point of view. The names of the books popularly used will be specified, so yes, I'm going to make sure that I specify a number of commonly available popular books, and what books to refer for what examination will also be discussed, as I told you. In lesson number 3, the lesson will guide you on an approach that you should have towards the examination, right? What kind of mindset should you have if you're pursuing for this? How various subjects are supposed to be dealt with. We have 3 subjects, physics, chemistry and biology, and how all the 3 subjects are supposed to be managed, supposed to be studied, how to get the most out of each subject, how to prepare notes for the 3 subjects. I'm going to write down some tricks that I followed, some tricks that my friends followed. How to manage time for self-study. We're going to study the importance of self-study. I promise I'm not going to make it boring. A lot of people say that self-study is very, very important, and I totally believe so. Until and unless you're the one who studies the topics better, only then you'll be able to understand. And that's the reason why we'll study why managing time for self-study is important. In lesson 4, we will try to understand an overall aspect of the examination. Okay, we'll try to understand the do's and don'ts of the examination. Now, a number of people that I approached to also told me that you should not do this, you should not do this, and you should not do a number of things. So that's what I'm going to share with you guys as well. How to make a strategy which will ensure good marks in both boards and NEET. Alright, so there are a number of people who, instead of like concentrating their school examinations, they keep on doing the competitive things, and then of course, because the mark sheet is required, the 12th mark sheet is required in the NEET examination as well, they do not have good marks and therefore they lose their chances of admission. So I'm going to tell you how to make a strategy, how to work according to strategy, so that at least your boards are secure, because you can go for the NEET over and over again. In lesson 5, we'll deal with the course of the examination in the 3 subjects and how to manage time for studying for each section, for each course, and Yeah, all the best for the whole thing. I hope this course helps you out. This was my first course that I have done on a request from a follower of mine. Thank you so much for requesting me. If you have any more requests, then you can totally go on and do them. I am totally considering all of those. And of course, I'm going to do this in Hindi as well, so whatever language you're comfortable in, you can watch this in. Thank you for watching. Please follow me, share this, recommend this wherever you think you should, and rate and review this course. Thank you.